learn about it. Tell us about it. I'm doing line clearance now, so working for Wright, going Union. Definitely a different, like a big change of pace. You know, going from like one end of the spectrum to the other. So it was weird. Kind of today was the first day, and it's like kind of like just a steady pace. You know, it's not just like frantic chicken with the fucking head cut off, running to get shit done because you got to meet production and everything. It was just like, you know, let's do the job, let's do it safe, let's do it well. You know, there's power lines all around us, so let's not, you know, get electrocuted, and let's two-hand chainsaws. So big change. You know, me two-handed chainsaws. It's going to take some getting used to. Wearing chaps. That's going to take some getting used to. So yeah, so that's the new job, working for Wright. If you guys aren't familiar, Wright's they're one of the big guys. What are they, like 20 states or something like that? I mean, it's just they don't have any residential, so you can't get an estimate or anything. They don't work for anyone other than power companies. You know, it's all just line clearance, working with them. But yeah, they're all over the place. They're big. Thank you, Eli. Appreciate the buck very much. How's the line clearance gig? Should be a different world. Yeah. Today was the first day, but kind of knew what to expect. Do I feel more professional? Oh, much. Good to see you doing better. Things looking up. Thank you, Anthony. Much appreciated. So I didn't really have a plan or anything for this live stream. I just figured I hadn't done one in like 2 weeks, so I should. So if there's anything you guys were wanting to talk about or look up on YouTube or whatever, I'm game. Also, I might just play a couple games of War Thunder and be done with it. Although I haven't been playing War Thunder, I've been having a hard time getting into any game, and I mean, I'm kind of ashamed to say that I started playing a little bit of Warcraft again. First I started playing retail, and I realized I fucking hate Warcraft retail these days, so I started playing classic a little bit, and it's like, I don't even like that anymore either. I mean, I'd level a character up and start raiding in Wrath of the Lich King when it comes out later this month, and I'd get bored with it after like a month, you know. So, like, why bother? I downloaded this game, Nessie. It seems kind of fun. I haven't really put much time into it. And Forge 2, I haven't put much time into either one of them. But, yeah, that's what I've been doing with my free time lately. I already got chats. Worked for them for 2 years. Best line clearance company I've experienced, to be honest. That's good to hear, Sebastian. I'm glad you enjoyed your time there. Probably, man. Thank you. MA. We have Asplin in Pennsylvania, tree work and power wires. You should also ride a unicycle to make it more risky. You can ride a unicycle on the power wires? That'd be a little crazy. Hey, how's it going, James? Mr. Brody, congrats on the job. Appreciate it. Please tell me you didn't start it right. I did start it right. Right is a good company to work with. My modded GTA. Oh, I could definitely download. I have a hard time getting into GTA 5, though. It's like I download it. I'll put like 10 hours in and I just get bored. I really enjoyed GTA 3, but after that, like, I couldn't really get into San Andreas or any of the others, or 4, or whatever. Careful with the clearance, I stay away from power lines, yeah. Did I get a vehicle yet? Yes, I have. I put a picture up on my Instagram. It's an '07 tan-ish colored Civic. And the headliner was falling on my head, and there was getting foam everywhere, so the first thing I did was I ripped out the headliner and redid it, and the glue I used didn't stick very well, so I kind of need to redo it again. Not really looking forward to that, though. I mean, it's better than it was. And then the stereo wasn't working, and rather than investigate why the stock stereo wasn't working, I just right away ripped it out, put in a Pioneer head unit. What amp? I think I put a Pioneer amp in as well. So I put kicker 6.5 two-ways front and back, running 100 channels per, or 100 watts per channel. But honestly, I need to get rid of those kicker two ways. They're 100 watt RMS. They can't handle near 100 watts. I mean, you even go like halfway up, you start hitting like 40, 50 watts, and the sound just gets washed out completely, and they just go to shit. So I probably need to get some component sets and put them in there. Maybe a 10 in the trunk. I don't know yet. I'm just kind of sticking with it for the time being. So yeah, that's what's going on with the vehicle. So yeah, I had a fun day, full day of amp installing and running wires and all that. I hate running speaker wires because going through the doors, oh, it's such a pain in the ass getting into those little rubber tubes. And so, yeah, that sucks, but got it done, so that's cool. Anik Watkins, MADS? I don't know that acronym, Anik. Do I play World of Warships? I have played World of Warships in the past. That's actually a game I could see myself getting into again. Kind of slow, though. Maybe that's more my style these days anyway, though. I kind of like the pace. Great to see you trying something different, brother. I hope you like it, man. Always good to try a different change of pace. Yeah. Hey, how's it going, Nick Pixel? And definitely a different change of pace. I mean, at Cartwright, it was very hectic. I mean, that's residential tree service anywhere. Really? Sorry, I just got eaten dinner. But yeah, it's, it was kind of weird. We for the rest of this week, the crew that I'm working with, we have a bunch of new guys that are from a different, I don't know what they call like their setups, but they don't normally work with us. This one crew area, whatever, got a bunch of new guys, and so they're actually all with us, and they're training with our guy that does training, who's awesome. So it was really just like slow pace, really kind of a teaching day today. It was weird going through that because I've not had days like that recently. The Saw Not game. Congratulations, thank you, Subman. They're in my area, serious hacks. Who, right? Afternoon, large. Hell yeah, 90 people. Oh, yeah, 90 people. Large ogres. Glad to hear you got a car. Thanks. Yeah, it's nice having some transportation. Not that I ever go anywhere though. I mean, I go to work and I come home. I go to the grocery store. I mean, I went and got a haircut yesterday. That's something, I guess. I'm not very social anymore. I don't really go out and do stuff. Oh, I am kind of helping my cousin's t-ball team though. The 5-year-old. Yeah, that was pretty entertaining. We had practice on Sunday evening, and that was pretty comical. I don't know how the parents would feel about me filming the kids, so I didn't take my camera or anything, but that would be a funny video. It all depends on your division. Where I'm at, Esplin tends to be the butcher. I'm so glad to see you're getting back to a stable place. Happy for you. Thank you, Matthew. Better than nothing, guy. Oh, yeah, absolutely. They going to allow you to film on the job? Yeah, I was going over, when I was reading the employee handbook, it actually, there's a section in there about social media, and they said, as long as you're being reasonably polite. I'm not sure how that would work with cussing and stuff. And you put like a disclaimer on your post that your views are not the views of right or whatever. That it's fine. So yeah, I could see myself doing some more filming. Although I'm gonna have to be really careful because as them with how strict they are with the OSHA rules and everything, I could see myself getting in trouble if I put the wrong shit online. Like I actually have to two-hand a saw now. I can't, like, me two-handing a climbing saw in a tree, that's pretty rare, Normally I'm just like, doing all kinds of crazy shit. So I don't know if I get fired if I put something like that online of me one-handing a saw. So yeah, I imagine I'll probably be doing more filming, but I'll be doing a lot of there's a lot of habits that I'm going to have to change. So it may be a different type of tree work video than what I've put out in the past. More proper, more correct, right way of doing things. I don't know. So when do you slam the suspension and get shiny chrome rims? Oh, well, first I'm going to get those wheels that camber out like this and drop it down, so I can look all cool. Put some exhaust on it, but not do any engine modifications, so it sounds like it's fast, but it's not fast at all. And I got to get one of those like tape-on hood intakes that isn't actually an intake at all, So it actually decreases the top speed of your car and actually gives you worse fuel mileage because you're increasing the drag coefficient. You know, those little tape-on two-stick thing, hood, scoop, pretend pieces of shit. You know, that's the way to go, right? Fucking stupid motherfuckers. Use JBL speakers. Yeah, those are nice speakers. How are you, mate? Pretty good, Liam. Chuck, how's it going, man? Good to see you in here. We're glad the turnaround you've made the positive side. Appreciate it. J-Mass. Union man now. Well done. Yeah, it's going to be different than Union. Time to put on the Union freshman 15. I think I got to lose some weight there. If today was any indication of what the types of jobs we'll be doing in the future, there's quite a bit of limb walking and stuff. And yeah, I went up in this oak, and there were like 3 laterals going out, kind of not over the power line, but they were getting close, within the 10 feet to the primary. So we were going to take them. And in my mind, I'm like, I'm going to take all these limbs right all the way back to the trunk. Oh, no, apparently you can go out and just take what you need. You know, in my mind, I'm just like, it's easiest if I just whack here at the trunk. I don't have to limb walk or anything like that. Well, apparently I'll be doing more limb walking, so I need to lose some weight. I need to start doing some yoga or some shit like that, because I haven't been limb walking much lately, and if I do, it's usually with spurs on, which makes it stupid easy. So, yeah, different kind of climbing. Yes, you have to two-hand a saw. Just save it for occasional use. Glad to see you doing Okie. Thanks, Liam. Still going to do side jobs? I don't have the ability, the capability to do side jobs anymore, so no. Hi from Seattle. How's it going, Nate? Turd pipe for the muffler. Bent axle, yeah. Even though we would love to see more tree vids, don't jeopardize your job for us. Thanks. Tape on hood scoop, yeah. Yeah. I don't understand people, you know, they want their cars to be fast and stuff, and so they do things that actually make them slower. What sense does that make? Oh, but it looks cool. It looks faster. Oh, so that's all you care about is looks. Fucking vain. Stupid people. Don't understand. Look, good house sobriety and mental health. I've been drinking a little more than it's been good for me, but, you know, I actually quit recently. Can't drink and work. I've been off work for like the last week and a half because there was a typo in my paperwork, so my job offer letter didn't get sent through properly. So I actually been out of work for like last week and a half, and I was bored and got some jack. So, but can't work and drink because you don't want to be hungover in this industry. So, back on the wagon. Mental health, meh. Life is life. Reality sucks. World's ending. Burning to shit. The usual, you know. You learn to deal with it. I ended up using a metal grinder and cutting the hood under a stick-on hood scoop. It had a metal grate. It was plastic. Did it on my 93 Geo Prism. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. What did it have? A 3-cylinder? Not even a 4? How are you feeling physical-wise doing the tree work for a few months? I'm fine. I just need to lose some weight to do some more limb walking with the current gig. Don't forget the flames and spoiler. I feel like if we're not even using the internets or anything. Glad to see you doing well, pulling for your robe and watching your channel since the start. You've helped me go through some stuff by watching your struggles and recognizing them myself. Thanks. Well, glad to help, Pondo. Don't forget the flames and spoiler. Yeah. Yeah, sorry to hear you going through some shit though, Pondo. One day at a time, yeah. Good to see you. I started my first tree job a few days ago, busting my butt on a lawn crew for $14 an hour, but I like the work and the pay should get higher. Yeah. I mean, especially if are you doing lawn or are you doing tree? Because generally you don't want to mix the two up and kind of stay with one or the other. Definitely I would go tree. Lawn, I couldn't be a lawn guy. That shit gets boring as fuck. If you legit put in hard work with a good ethic, you can easily become a general foreman and upward relatively quickly. Yeah. Four cylinders, so I was wrong. I was thinking there were 3. Very nice, Jeremy. Inspector cold air intake 2. So which union is for tree people? It's the IBEW, International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Tree Division, I think is what they call it. How's it going, Mr. Twister? Looking good. Thanks, Jacob. When I bought my 75 Ford F450, they had cut a hole in the hood and put a fake supercharger blower in it. Because it was the original hood on the truck. Oh, that does suck. Modded GTA 26. How do you even, like... I mean, it's the tiniest song. Geo Metro was the 3-cylinder. Ah, that's what it was. Apparently I need to learn my Geos. I don't see any modded stuff. You guys want to see what I get for recommendations? 481 Sherman sounds. Good luck with your new job, man. Thanks, Dan. Appreciate it. I work utility tree trimmer IBWS. So there you go. Mike Fleming does the same thing I'm doing now. Dandy dude modded. Alright, so which of your videos are we going to watch, man? Is that a Pornhub tab? Hell yeah, it's a Pornhub tab. Yeah, I get questioned about that pretty often. I'm not taking it down. That shit's staying up there. I really don't give a shit if you guys know I'm a fan of Pornhub. I'm a guy who isn't. Think smart cars have 3-cylinders too? Yeah, those things are tiny. Weed sprayer. Watch GTA 26.
Well, guys, welcome to Massachusetts. It's very nice out here. I just got back from the steel dealership, and when
was that the Sherman with the radial engine? I would assume.
One of our family members' pools. And I'm going to be pulling up these weeds. I already pulled up a couple, but I'm gonna put you guys in a time lapse before I show you the mystery tool.
Oh, mystery tool. Nice job on the weeds.
I didn't film in the dealer, but I picked up a GTA 26. It was a birthday gift. Now, it is a great little chainsaw, but the one con about it is the battery only lasts for about, I think, 30 or 14 minutes, something around that time.
You get some cutting in the short?
Of course, the battery's not in it because my battery...
How do we even get you? I don't even know how to get to shorts. Oh, shorts. Ah. Very nice. You don't have chaps on, sir, so you can't work with us. Like that paint job, man. Pretty cool. Very nice. Very nice job, Mr. Dandy Dude. Was it the radial? Very, very good. Nice. Sorry, F350 is a crew cab long box. 4-speed, hit 302 for small block. That was 460. Very, very cool. Well, it does sound good. Yeah, that's radial. The same engine they put in the planes, yeah. Was it the Meteor? I think they called it. No shorts, just chaps. Sorry you had a horrible day, man. Glad I could do something to make it better. that's not good. I think if I were, you know, a stupid rich person that had money to blow and I were wanting a tank, I'm not sure the Sherman would be my first choice. What would be? I mean, for World War II era tanks, I'd probably go with the T-34-85. I mean, it's kind of like my favorite. I've said that in the past. I mean, part of me wants to say a Panther, but that would never happen. So, T-34-85. Saw Dan's tree service in California dropping a redwood with the new MS-162. Stewart tank for $400,000. That's pricey. A little too pricey for me. M1A2. Yeah, now they got the M1A3 as well. Have you seen that Rheinmetall, the new German tank? Man, that thing's with a 130mm smoothbore. We got a DC3 or D3. Oh, I gotta get out of YouTube. Can't wait to see the Steel zero turns. Steel zero turns? Early? Steel's making zero turns? Glad to see you again, man. Thanks, fun. Appreciate it. 130mm? Yeah, this thing's got a 130mm. Thing's a freaking beast.
Its latest main battle tank, the KF-51 Panther, armed with a huge 130mm caliber main gun. This private venture design is aimed as a long-term successor to the widely used Leopard 2 within the German army. Still, it may well attract interest from other European countries looking at the future of their armored forces as they reconfigure to face the threat of an increasingly belligerent Russia.
Yeah.
The KF-51 Panther, the name of which recalls the legendary Nazi German tank of World War II,
so I'm probably going to stop this live stream here in a minute. If you guys got any last minute shit you want to do or questions or anything, feel free to ask. Oh, hey, look, I could watch my own live stream, apparently. Exciting. I don't know why I'd want to, though. That guy's kind of boring. I remember that job I got that freaking thumbnail from. That was my dentist's house. We traded dental work for tree work. Pretty good size oak with some back weight. I ended up putting 2 ropes on it. Pull it over with cable pullers. A lot of fun. Gotta go pick up the kids from school. Peace out. Later, Sci-Fi Buckle. Can't wait to see the MS-162 in the USA. Yeah, that'd be cool. Supposedly it's got quite a bit more torque than the 161, so it'll be nice. I want to see the 162. This is A, right? Alright, what's the new one? I'm not thinking of the right one. I'm thinking of the new climbing. Whatever it may be. I forget the model number. 162. So it's gas? It's replacing the 170? I can't imagine it's going to be all that great. So it's got old style fuel caps. It's got toolless chain tensioner on at least that one. So it's got 162C, and I'm sure there's probably a 162 non-C, so multiple models. Wonder what kind of price point they're hitting there. 189 euros for the base model. So yeah, it's the new like super entry level. Go for a 180. Yeah, I'd probably just off of the images, I'd probably just get a 180 instead. The 170 stays. Well, I need two entry level models. You had me at 134 millimeter gun, and you lost me at smoothbore. Well, it was 130, not 134. But yeah, I mean, anymore with the armor piercing, fin stabilized, or was it AFPS? I forget the acronym. But the fin stabilized Sabo rounds, you know, they don't need any rifling because the Sabo's discard, right? It's all you're left is with the freaking, you know, was it depleted uranium or tungsten round, which don't need rifling. They don't spin. They fly true. So yeah, it's a great starter saw. I mean, I'd still probably go with them 180. Still got your saws? I still have some of my saws. Here I have my 161T, my 200T, my 2511T, and then in St. Louis, in storage I have my 260, 270, and 372 XP, but yeah, I sold my other ones. Subaru just had a 73 cubic inch 3-cylinder. Nice. What do I think about the steel hexachain? I still haven't come across a steel hexachain, so I can't say one way or another. You know, I'm not running my own saws anymore right now or anything, so I don't really have any reason to go out and purchase one or anything like that. So, still mum's the word on my opinion on, you know, the hexachains. Now I'm questioning myself. Was that the proper engine I quoted in the Sherman? Is it the Meteor? Or it was like a licensed Meteor. Oh no, that's not even a radial. Was I totally wrong? I very well could be. I don't know what I'm talking about most of the time. Gasoline Ford, Continental. So some of them were V8, some of them were radials. Alright, Curtis Wright. Right, Whirlwind engine family. So yeah, I was way off. Anyway. What saws do they have at work? The only saws I were working with today were 201Ts. So that's all. I mean, I don't know what all they have. They were saying they do big trees pretty regularly, so they've got to have some big saws. But yeah, just 200Ts. 2511T pros, cons in your opinion? Pro, super lightweight. Pro, with only a few easy to do mods, they get pretty powerful pretty quickly. I mean, stock they're kind of meh, but you know, even just with a muffler mod and a tune, they can pull pretty hard. Cons, it's got a fuel purge bulb on it. I fucking hate saws with purge bulbs. That's just more fuel line ran, more shit to break, more rubber that eventually will dry rot, more complexity, makes it more difficult to repair. So I hate fuel purge bulbs in general. Con, the choke, you gotta, you know, what's nice about the 201T is that the choke is right there. You know, you can pretty much do it one-handed. So unlike the T540 and the 2511T, I get annoyed when I have to like go on the back and turn the choke on and stuff. I find that just irritating. Other than those two things, though, I mean, those are really the only big cons I can think of. For a while there, mine was a little bit cold-natured, but once I tuned it properly, it wasn't anymore. Started up pretty much right away all the time. I think maybe I just had the low end running a little too rich, flooding it out a little bit. But yeah, other than the purge bulb and the choke, I love that thing. It's a great saw. At least it's steel. Chrysler engine, and the Sherman was a 6-cylinder. Looking good, Corey. Stay strong, bud. Thanks, Anthony. What is Anthony? Anthony, how's it going, man? I'm sorry, I didn't recognize your last name. Good to hear from you, bud. I think that is. How much noticeable power would I lose if I went from a 16-inch to a 20-inch bar on my 311? I mean, not too familiar with the 311. It's a consumer level saw. I mean, but the 311 should be able to pull a 20-inch no problem. I mean, they say even a 271 can pull a 20-inch, so you're getting more power than the 271. So it should pull it just fine. I mean, and it's really not you're losing power. It's with a 16-inch you can only, you know, well, I mean, you can cut through bigger than 16-inch shit. But I mean, if you're just going through like a 16-inch round, you know, with a 20-inch you can just do a 20-inch round. So I mean, you're not actually losing power. I would say it's plenty of power for a 20-inch bar. 2511 has the goofy handlebar. Never ran one, but it seems goofy. It's comfy. That little swept back side handle, top mount handle, that thing it's awesome. I really like it. I think it's pretty comfy. I miss my 201T. My former friend liked it more than me. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, you should go whoop that former friend's ass. I used it twice, then gone. Fucking humans, let me tell you. So anyway, I'm gonna stop it here. Have a good one, humans.